Hey, what's up, Epic Gamers? So, today's video is just gonna be a little quick one. I was watching Bob's Burgers the other night and I saw the new trailer for the new Indiana Jones movie, and I don't know if you remember or not, but I kind of had a video, little review of the third one, and that was just the part one, and I said there's gonna be a part two. Now, honestly, I've been putting it off because going through the copyright to get part one out was a bitch because Warner Brothers, instead of just taking whatever money I could earn, blocked it internationally so no one could see it. This isn't quite like an authentic first reaction, but I'm just gonna kind of like watch it, pause it, kind of give you my thoughts and opinions on it and what. And I will be doing a review and whatnot of this movie when I get my hands on the Blu-ray. Um, it'll be like an authentic reaction because I'm not gonna go to the theaters. I don't like people, and also it's really hard to screen record from Amazon Prime. So I'm just gonna wait till I get the Blu-ray, and then that'll be a fun part two. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into this. So I'm gonna probably have to mute a lot of this because of the copyright music. But Harrison Ford he's getting up there. He's looking quite old. And it's really impressive because he's not doing like super physical stunts, but you still see him moving around quite a bit. He's got to be up there in age, yeah. If I put it on screen.
I'm retiring.
Well, in that case, what are we drinking?
Same for the goddaughter.
Dad told me you found something on a train.
So the they're saying that this is like the last one, which I'm more inclined to believe because Harrison Ford, I don't, I love the guy, but I think he's probably gonna get Han Soloed here in a little bit. So this probably is the last one, but also the third one was supposed to be the last one, and I'm pretty sure the Crystal Skull was supposed to be the last one. So, you know, I'm pretty sure this actually is going to be the last one given the actor situation, but who knows? They'll probably reboot it in 4 years anyway.
During the war. A dial that could change the course of history.
Oh yeah, and I'm wondering what, cause this could go back, like that's definitely younger Harrison Ford, and so I'm wondering if this is like a flashback or if it is like a time travel thing, or because this definitely isn't present day Harrison Ford, and CGI wise, I mean, it's not terrible. I don't know, like this is a bit of a problem area, but it's not that bad. I'll have to see how it plays out in the movie. It might look a little bit worse, but I'm wondering if this is going to be like a flashback or a time travel back or what. But we're definitely going to get to see young Indy for at least a little bit. And it's not going to be fucking super young Indy from three, thank God.
The war. A dial that could change the course of history.
Why are you chasing the thing that drove your father crazy? Don't move.
We need to get out of here. Stop! Sorry.
Helena!
And see, it's nice. We're seeing like a lot of well, I don't know. They might not be practical. Technology is a bitch nowadays, but it's nice. Obviously, there's a few digital scenes. Obviously, they had a few in the originals, but it's nice to see a lot of like practical like stunts and like practical props and shit in a newer movie coming out because a lot of it they do on computer and it looks like shit 5 years later.
Dr. Jones, get him.
Wondering because obviously the Indiana Jones timeline is like I think the third one had Nazis, and so I want to say like late 30s, 40s, at least 1930s and 40s, because Nazis. And so I'm wondering when exactly this takes place. I'm guessing after the Crystal Skull, But it's been a while since I've seen the Crystal Skull, so I don't know when that takes place. So it'll be interesting to see what they do with the time they're in, because it's obviously going to be before the 2000s. This like this, it even though it might not be Harrison Ford writing it, it's still nice to see just practical stunts and practical effects. And it's nice to see they're keeping a little bit of the camp in it, like him on a horse out riding a train, because like the originals were funny. They did have the third one went overboard with it. That was too much salt in the soup, but was it too spicy for the pepper? Yeah, that American Dad. But all of them had like the little over the top comedic parts, and that's kind of what made them so charming. And so it's nice to see that they're keeping those elements too. They're not trying to go too dark and gritty with it, like we see with a lot of like the reboots and shit, like especially Winnie the Pooh, like. So it's nice to see that they're keeping some of the charm of the original series.
Hitler made mistakes, and with this, I will correct them all.
So I think, yeah, yeah. So definitely Nazis. So I think this is probably post-Nazi, um, because the way they're saying it and shit. So it's like what, like 43 or 47 when that shit ended. So I'm guessing probably late 40s, mid 50s. Well, that might have been Crystal. I want to say maybe 50s to 60s is my guess on the time frame on this. Um, so we got Nazis, that's a nice little thing. Especially it's nice to see because Nazis were like the generic bad guy of the whole series, except for the second one. I don't remember Crystal Skull, but it was probably Nazis too. And it's nice to see them actually come out, and they might not be called Nazis in that, but they're saying Hitler, and so the Nazis exist, and so it's nice that they're not trying to just create a new bad guy. Like they're definitely drawing a lot from the original series and shit, and it's nice to see.
And with this, I will correct them all.
You stole it.
Then you stole it.
And then I stole it. It's called capitalism.
Also nice to see him fucking whipping out the whip, and like he uses the whip in the series a lot, but he mostly uses it for like traversal. But seeing it like this, it reminds me like the Lego games or the Emperor's Tomb video game and shit. Like it's nice to see that. I don't know if that's what they intended it to be, but it's a nice little callback to like how he uses it in the video games.
Capitalism.
And I thought that was Short Round for a second, but it's not. I was really hoping that Short Round came back, but I think it's a new character of his. But like this too, this might look more shitty in the actual one. It might just look good in the trailer, but you're seeing actual cars on actual streets. Or maybe I'm just the biggest fucking idiot and I'm falling for it, but
Fasten your seatbelt. There might be some turbulence.
and like obviously like the airplanes and shit was probably CG. Like I'm not a complete fool. But it's nice to see that they don't use CG as like a crutch.
You've taken your chances, made your mistakes.
And like this little bit right here, we get a little peep into some of the set design. And you only get to see it for a few seconds. It's really hard to tell, but it looks nice. You got the little water, the little mist on it, and I don't know, that looks a little bit sketch, but I don't know. But you see
Made your mistakes.
little practical slide part and it goes down and it's nice. it's a nice set design and shit. I like it. I'm hoping it's actually a good movie.
And now a final triumph.
Give him hell, Indiana Jones!
A few times in my life, I've seen things. I've been tortured with voodoo.
And this is kind of, I don't know. It's nice to see him calling back, but I'm gonna see how far it goes. Because in this trailer, it's nice, it's a trailer, but if they do too many callbacks throughout the movie, it might ruin it. It's nice to have him here and there. It's nice to see him staying true, but if they go overboard with it, then it's kind of like, when a fan of the show gets old enough to start working on the show, you can tell, like with SpongeBob and shit. And I'm hoping it's not like that. I'm hoping they give like enough callbacks to be like, we get it. We got you guys, but not too many where it's like a fanboy film.
I've been tortured with voodoo. Been shot 9 times, including once by your father.
Sorry!
But I've been looking for this all my life.
Yeah, so that was the trailer. My little thoughts and opinions on it. I'm hoping it's really good. It looks like it's pretty good. You know, I I'm hoping I don't get fooled by big Hollywood into another shitty reboot sequel. Um, but early predictions, it looks good. It looks like it calls back to the originals. It looks like it has some of the original charm and camp, but also like the sense of a grand adventure. We saw a couple different set pieces. We saw what looked to be like a Indian, Middle Eastern like town or something or another. There's the fly in my face. There's like a little tomb with the water slide, and then a lot of good. It looks like it gets the sense of adventure and then the sense of the charm. We had the horse in the subway station. It does a lot of the practical stuff that the series is. I'm not. I don't want to say the series is known for its practicality and effects, but it is known for just the stunts, I guess. In the second one, you had him like rolling in the gong and shit getting shot at, and the boulder rolling in the first one. A lot of rolling things, granted, but it's kind of known for the bombastic action scenes. Not a lot of explosions or anything like that necessarily, but a lot of movement and whatnot. And yeah, I kind of saw some of that with like the horse and whatnot and the little cart scene. So I'm looking forward to seeing what it is. I'm excited for it to come out, and I'm hoping the Blu-ray doesn't take too long to release. But yeah, I'm gonna start working on the part 2, get that out in the meantime while I'm waiting for the Blu-ray. And yeah, quick little video. Hope you guys have a good one. Go ahead and check out ATF Records. I actually just finished today a video. I don't know when it'll be dropping, but I'll put like a little tiny bit of it right there.
Hey, Turkey! Hey, Turkey! Oh my god, dude, I can't believe you're never gonna...
Hey, calm down, what's up?
Hey, you remember the December 10th video? The ATF Records concert?
Yeah, we got it out, what about it?
No, we got out the preview.
Pretty good, isn't it? Yeah, so that'll be coming out sometime soon. Go ahead and check that out. And Death Note Part 3, that'll probably come out after the indie video, honestly, but yeah, a whole lot of shit coming out. Stay tuned, make sure to like, subscribe. Have a good one. Later.